Hello, it's Wendy here, and I am working on a video to describe the Module 5.2 Cognitive Presence Assignment response. And so just a brief view of some of the modules I have. Module 1A and 1B, those are specifically things as far as technology techniques that I'll be using in this class. So I want to kind of skip down to where it gets more of a pattern when you see me going into textbook sections. So module 2, 3, and so on, everything that is assigned a textbook section has an overview and then a list of resources. And then I put all the assignments inside these pages for the individual modules. Pretty much every module or section has a Keynote file with guided notes. Those also inside them have videos. And then, so I'll show you like this assignment, right? So it's called a workbook. It's a Keynote file, has lots of information basically from the text, so they don't have to take their own notes. It has a homework assignment that they would do in their text. And then I tried to put in some things that would be additional to that, right? So we're focusing on cognitive presence. I do have several discussions. And then let me go to, and I want to show you some of the things I added that I think may help more along the activity side that are cognitive presence type things. So let me go down and I'm just going to show you a couple of the things. And I don't know how proud I am of this, but I put in a quiz here, and normally that's where I do the first quizzes after section 3 to kind of get some information under their belt. It's just written in the Canvas new quizzes, and most all the questions on this quiz are going to be something that the student would have to upload a response. Reason being, there's a lot of drawing here as far as draw a line, identify and name this, plane, so things like that. So that's why most of these are file upload questions, and so that was one thing I wanted us to look at. Now, again, I'm not super happy with that because I wish there was a better way. So let's look at some of the other assignments I put in here. So Module 5. So I also included some quizzes here, but these two things are a little more involved, I would think. So the clock angles quiz. So this one is actually, I wish I could make that bigger. It's a quiz that's inside Padlet. And again, I'm a huge Padlet freak, I guess. But they would have to complete their quiz inside Padlet. And then I also have them, they're going to make a post, right, about these clock angle hands is what we're looking at here. So the angle between the hands. They have to like at least 2 posts that they would agree with. And then they have to provide a calculation inside this Padlet page. So that would be a form of quiz where hopefully we're kind of using those cognitive presence skills. Another thing that I wanted to look at on that same module, was Module 5, was this one. And I created this in quizzes, that online version. So they would have to continue. And then once they get in here, I think it was a 25 question quiz, multiple choice, identifying angles by name. So acute, obtuse, right. So just something that's a quiz but not directly built in Canvas. Then if I move down to Module 6, this one, in this module, again, you'll notice the assignments look similar. They have a workbook, they have textbook homework. I have a Padlet assignment and a discussion. And then for quizzes, this is going to be, and I've got these fixed. I don't know if the links work exactly since it's a collaborative, but the quiz is a collaborative document. So I would assign them into groups. Group 1 to access their quiz would go out of Canvas. This is written in numbers. And I set this up so that each person would have to work one question, and then they're going to kind of check each other's work. They must comment using the comment function in Numbers. So I gave them a little explanation. Problem, someone works it, their partner will comment, and they can export that so that I can view their work and their comments. So you'll see there's 2 questions because it's going to be a 2-person quiz. And then they would submit it back to Canvas. That way it's collaborative. When they export it, I would get a copy for each person. And then, so their submission is actually on the next page. But I tried to give some explanations there about that, right? So the submission is just them uploading a PDF. Again, I worry about that being a little confusing, but I guess it'll be something I'll have to talk through, maybe even make a video about. And then I think one more I had. Let's check out Module 7. Again, working with cognitive presence, trying to get them to view each other's work, think about each other's work, a critique or guide. So this one, here's our assignments. So they have their workbook, their textbook homework. I have angle sum of a triangle, a quiz in here. So we can take a look at that. And it's in Padlet. But for this one, I wanted each student to provide a response to the prompt, and I'll ask that it be in a video or audio format. So they can use a video of themselves or an audio of themselves describing, and they would post it here. I think I'll probably, again, I've put in the directions, they would have to rate someone's response. I don't know, I may change that just to like a thumbs up or something, but the video that you would see here is actually something that I made with the AI function.
Any triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 interior angles. The sum of the 3 interior angles is always equal to...
Okay, so what I did was I typed that text and chose an AI voice to just record it instead of my voice, and put that into Padlet. And as you can see, that they'll enter their responses, and I did it in a timeline format, so they should go straight across, like left to right, when they enter those. But again, we could come back to this and talk about it when we have a review day, or I was thinking about calling it Geometry Gab sessions for like some virtual office hours during the semester that I could have optional, but everybody could come at the same time. So hopefully that kind of hits my cognitive presence ideas. And I feel like I'm all over the place. This may be way too much for some of these students to get done for this class, but it's the first time I'm trying to put this one online, so it's going to be a very rough first try. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.